guys, welcome. Now, we've been hanging with Venus and Mars. Mom and Dad. The Empress, the Emperor. We're going to be having a special dedicated to what is going on. Today I was just called to do a quick message and be outside. Every day from anywhere between 2:30 and 5:30 I've been called outside. Right here, guys, we have Mars, the planet of action, and look at this. Right across from Mars, we have got Lady Venus, the planet of feelings, the feminine. And they shared a message today. Two cards were stuck together. Aries, I am. And that is the energy that is connected to Mars. This is Mars right here. Aries, the Emperor, Mars. I am. And this was the card that was connected. Telepathy. Now, Venus, the feminine, Mars, the masculine, are connecting through energy, through telepathy. And this is understanding there's more than just a language of communication. And we can't get lost in that. They show me that just thinking there's always one way to communicate, guys. And we're amping things up. We're evolving. Telepathy is going to be one of the things that we're evolving to do. And this goes back to what we used to be able to do too. Remember, the past is meeting up with the future through the present right now. And we're outside, so anything can happen, guys. I tried to play some music to keep things a little bit more peaceful, but my computer's not working, so there's a reason whatever's happening right now is supposed to be happening. The 10 of Wands, putting down our burdens. We need to go somewhere, but we're carrying too much. There's just too much action. This is a waste of our energy. We're not getting to where we need to go. It's directly connected right now to the Ace of Cups and how we're filling the well. And remember, we need to fill the well because this is connected to the feminine rising. Filling the cup first. This cup, the feminine goes first because the feminine is the connection to the unknown. The feminine is the connection to the unknown. We need that because then we're going to expand the knowledge that we are seeking with the masculine, the actual energy. The feminine being the matter, the masculine being the energy, right? There's all to creating with patterning. We are somewhat creating with a certain flow to our patterning, and this also connects right now to dancing, and we received this on our previous message, and the combination of the masculine and feminine energy, flow and movement. It's like when we're dancing, we're using the masculine and feminine energy, and if we can let the child be present, then we're really raising our vibration. And it's just like we're flowing, but then we're also having specific movement that is, direct. It is choreographed, right? And that makes the most beautiful dancing. It's the combination of both. And if we have the child present and we can dance like no one's watching, well, then we're winning. And we understand what winning is in New Earth. It's connecting. It's feeling equal. It's feeling like there's a place for all of us to shine. We're uniting through equality, and we're healing from hierarchy. Hierarchy makes us feel separate. Hierarchy makes us feel unsupported. Hierarchy makes us feel like, we don't matter, and we're healing through that because we do. These spaces are connected. This is what they're showing me. And today I am being called to put these cards back within their perspective decks. We are having a Four of Pentacles shift still right now. It's still happening, guys. And remember, things are not happening overnight. It's like, oh, shoot, we're still having a Four of Pentacles shift. Yeah, it's taking time. We're honoring that. We're honoring that things are taking time to manifest. what we're creating here. Okay. We're also going to put this card back in here because I'm feeling called to do that. Now, I didn't share the main message, I guess, and there's obviously a reason for that. Everything happens for a reason. I'm really figuring this out, guys. That's what's natural. Natural unfoldment. It's not like, oh, okay, you know, we can honor when we make a mistake, or we can naturally unfold. We can do both. And much of the time we're doing is we're honoring it all. We're honoring it all. We're honoring all sides of the truth. We're honoring all sides of what's happening. We're honoring the opposites. We're honoring the all. We're honoring everything. And we're not fighting because of it. We're pulling out that charge. Okay, so that's right. There's one card that I haven't seen yet. So they showed me that right now, the Six of Swords and the World are connected. And this is our connection to Capricorn and expanding from healing from the devil energies, this hold that they have on us. And remembering that we're always doing healing constantly. It's something we're doing, right? It's like we're doing it at different levels. So we may be attacking something from this level right now. Then we're going to raise our vibration. We're going to attack it at that level. Oh, well, we might need to take a dip. We're going to look at things from here. Oh, we're going to come back up. We're going to look at it from here. We're going to look at it from all the angles that we need to go where we're going. And right now they're showing me that the world is connected to home. It's also creating with the elements. And it's connected to acting right now. There's not a reason she has a staff. The Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. But it's, what are you putting in the cup? What are you putting in the cup is very important. And this message, this future message that this is connected to, between what is happening with Mars and Venus, Lady Venus, is connected to the Nine of Cups and what we're putting in our cups. And we will be speaking to them. We will be speaking and having this special reading. Stay tuned. It will be next. Because then it's going to tie into what is really being created here. Because this is only part of it right now. Okay. Well, I guess we better get these back in the deck. Perspective deck as well. Practice some balancing here with the masculine energy. All right, now I hope you guys are all doing well and taking care of yourselves. Remember, self-care, nurture, taking care of the body. Let's see what's happening. Black Moon Lilith is here. We're connecting to the mysteries of the moon, La Luna. We're connecting to the feminine, and we're going to destroy to create and create to destroy. Something will be illuminated from the dark with the light. And it's going to be our connection to the 12th house and Pisces. We're going to bring our light without, and we're going to expand with the knowledge we've been seeking and what we've been creating, and La Luna's helping to illuminate this. This is our connection to Pisces. This is our connection to the moon. We're definitely doing alchemy of the cups. That's how this is being created. Of course. Mars and our soul. So we're working with Mars and expanding with our soul, the feminine, the moon. Here is the moon now here. Our soul is here. And it's connected to the fire element, desire, and Libra eye balance. The season that we are in. And this is what we're doing. We're restoring balance between the feminine and the masculine. This is connected to Mars and Venus. We're grounding love. We're healing from force. We're healing from aggression. We're healing from that Five of Wands charge. We're healing from our impulses. Our impulses are connected to Aries I Am, the card that we just received within the channeled messages. We're using our desires, the fire element, to heal from the devil energies, to heal from our addictions. This is going to help us heal our sacral chakra. Now, The thing is that we have to remember that I want to say partnerships is here and the air element communicating and this. Be right back. Okay, guys. Somebody was trying to get in to some stuff in my backyard over here, and my dog started freaking out, and I could feel it coming on here, and the energy shift, and ooh, that's what that pause was about. Having a moment here to just reflect what was happening. Let's get back to things. So, I will mute my dog out, but I'm not going to do a super lot of editing because we are going to be going live one day. Apparently you need 1,000 subscribers. So when we have 1,000 subscribers, that will be the official day that we go live. But until then, we're going to be working on constantly shifting and expanding. The fire element. Now this is why in the world card she has a staff. Because whatever we're doing now, we're acting. We're acting with our passions, we're acting with our desires, we're acting with the element of fire. The masculine is acting. So there's action happening. And this action is connected to the balancing of our karmic scales. The balance between the masculine and feminine, the balance between the dark and the light, the balance between what needs to be shifted in order to create this harmony that's happening between our partnerships, so we can heal this Five of Wands charge. And we know it's connected to the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is connected to the Three of Swords. That's why we need to find clarity with the Ace of Swords. We're going to be acting with it with the Ace of Wands. This is connected to the air element communicating and part of our fortune increased. And we know when we work with air, now we have both masculine energies present. Air and fire. Dad and son. So this is the Ten of Pentacles, part of our fortune increase. So we're working on expanding through the earth. But everything right now is happening through what we're doing here with our soul. And we're expanding from without to within, but that's because we expanded first from within to without. We brought the light in. We believed. Now, because we believed, we're going to take something without. But this has to do with escape. Escape is connected to addiction. This is connected to healing from the devil energies. This is connected to what's unbalanced. Why are we trying to escape? What are we doing to try to cope? What are we doing to try to create feelings? Shift our feelings. Shift our thoughts. But this is healing from what's unhealthy. This is distorted. So Saturn return our ages here, our wisdom. We have some experience underneath our belt here. We've entered more than one cycle. We've experienced more than one cycle on the planet. Maybe you've been alive, 3 decades. Maybe you've been alive 6 decades. You've experienced something here. You understand mortality, your mortality, whichever way it went down. Maybe you experienced it through watching someone. Maybe you got sick yourself. Maybe you came back from death. You're nursing your health back. But it's because it has to do with our destiny. We were not seeing something clearly, but we're seeing it clearly now. And let's see what it is. See what's happening here. I was called to have the Druid Animal Oracle, so let's see. The salmon is here. And I don't know about you, but we know, once again, too, we're working with the 12th house escape, our connection to Pisces. We know that it's the two fish swimming in opposite directions, right? But they're actually swimming together. Now, Pisces is the energy of the all, okay? Uniting or separating. Uniting or separating. The choice is up to us. This is about the energy of the opposites coming together, and something is shifting here. And it's through reflection. It's with the water. The salmon. Wisdom, inspiration, rejuvenation. This card shows a salmon leaping toward a hazelnut that is falling from one of the 9 trees of wisdom. And these 9 trees of wisdom are growing beside the sacred pool. The salmon is revered as extremely sacred in the Druid tradition. It is the oldest animal, and it offers us wisdom and inspiration, often with great difficulty. The salmon will return to the place of its birth to mate. And there it is. Often with great difficulty, the salmon will return to its place of birth to mate. We must meditate on that. That's a direct message. And this sacred pool is connected to the knowledge, and the knowledge of the water energies, the mother energies. And this is seeking within the unknown. This is connected to the 13 spheres of knowledge, and we're going to expand those with the masculine energy, and we're creating with Metatron's cube, which is what we need for forward momentum and to heal from tension. We must remember too, though, what's offered is a rejuvenation, so it's a connection to youth. And we need rejuvenation. We need rejuvenation to heal from what we've just done with all this work with expanding. And you know, when we're doing this, you know, balancing act, we must heal from this. To find wisdom, we need to recapitulate our lives, to journey in consciousness back to our beginnings, to our childhood, and perhaps beyond to our very origins in God or goddesses. And there it is. We're going back to our origins. We're going back to the beginning. God, goddesses, and our connection to Mars and Venus, the Emperor, the Empress. And this is connected to this reading that we are going to be honoring what is happening between Venus and Mars. The salmon brings not only wisdom, but youthfulness and inspiration. But remember that to find these things, you must maintain an attitude of openness and innocence rather than strong-headed determination. Strong-headed determination, openness and willingness. And that's our connection to working with Pisces. All right, guys. Now we're going to get a reshuffle. And we're going to ask the cards what this is connected to. And then we're going to get some tarot. Saturn return, our age. This is using our experience in order to heal, to expand. We've connected to our truths. The Lord of Karma is here. It's going to help us balance our karmic scales. But we understand something here. We've seen something. We've seen something from a certain perception here. We understand it. We just have to put it into play. And it has to do with the 8th house and connecting to the energy of the sacred pool and of our ancients. And putting it into play, ending to begin again. We're gonna put there's an old move we're putting to bed to do a new move, to put something into play. Yep, and it's connected to the North Node, our life's purpose, our 10 of Cups, because we're going, part of our fortune increase is the 10 of Pentacles. Now we have the 10 of Cups. And of course, Mars Force is here. So Mars is now working to help us do this. And yeah, working with the mind. We need to heal with the mind. We need to heal with how we analyze things. This is our connection to Virgo, and like how are we analyzing things so separately all the time? It's just baffling, and we do it. We pick everything apart. We separate everything all the time. But we have to honor the connection with the feminine energy, and that helps us heal from the 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords connection. And we're going to do it, with the body. Right now, everything is about the body. This is the Fool. This is the activation of the new patterning. At this point in time, we understand we're ethereal, but we have to take care of body. Body is what houses our spirit, our soul. How will we grow? How will we expand? It's how we heal with the body and treat body. And of course, Chiron is here. We're going to do some healing, and it is connected to Virgo, how we analyze things. How do we analyze things? But Jupiter is here because something's coming back. We're being gifted. We've done all this work. We've connected to, Jupiter is connected to our fortune increase. Jupiter, the planet of luck, the planet of expansion. And right now it's connected to the lovers uniting, the coming together of equality. Thanks to La Luna. Look, the moon is there. Thanks to La Luna, we are communicating. We're speaking our truths, and we're going to act with them as well. Because Leo was here, I will. And so is Scorpio, the Lord of transformation. And it's going to help us heal with our impulses. We're going to do some impulse control work, okay, guys? Because if I've been shown anything with what Mars and Venus are doing, it's using the love to help us heal from force, to help us heal from aggression. Like, the feminine and masculine are honoring their differences, but using them with alchemy together to restore balance. And it's just beautiful, and it does happen. Because of the season we're in, Libra, the restoration of balance. And right now it has to do with Cancer, our feelings. This is the great nurturer energy. This is our connection to the actual moon. This is the moon in the tarot. So the soul being our connection to the high priestess and working with our divine blueprint, the light within the dark. And we have Cancer, I feel, the great nurturer energy. And this is being the best nurturer to self and working with the child. And we know right now we're working with the child. That's key. Now we've got a message, and it's connected to the water element. Sensing, healing with our instincts, and the Grand Cross is here. We're going to be provoked in order to transform and shapeshift. And of course, Pluto's here. Okay, but it's a beautiful transformation because we're going to heal. The birds just chimed on in. Thank you, guys. Wow, that was incredible. There's a whole bunch of birds right up sitting here on the peak of the peak of my enclosure, and they just all flew off. Okay, truth. We know the Lord of Karma is here. We're working with our truth, and it's, of course, we're all going to be friends. We're going to honor our equality, but we're working with Source. There's 3 people here. Connection, remember, and that's our connection to the 3 of Cups. Body, mind, soul, masculine, feminine, child, the heavens, the earth through us. We shall expand. And we're expanding with our soul. We know the feminine. And we're doing it with the 5th house, creativity. And we've come full circle. The 5th house being creativity. This is the 6 of Cups. We have purified our soul. We've rejuvenated. The energy of youth is here. We've restored innocence. The child has that pen. The child has part of this transformation. And Black Moon Lilith mystery is here. And we're going to heal from the 5 of Cups. Change. The lunar eclipse. This is our connection to Capricorn and the 5 of Cups. It's going to offer us change. Let's see what's happening. Okay, I guess we're going here. Let's get a reshuffle. Just get a quick reshuffle. Feeling called to do so. All right. Okay. What's happening here? And now we have the 2 tetrahedrons together. We've got fire, desire, and fire element, desire, and water element, sensing. Okay. Wow. Ask it, you shall receive. I'm like, come on, we're in a rush here, guys. Let's get this happening. 2 of Cups, we know this is what we're creating. Remember, it's not a coincidence why the feminine is the stone figure within that cup. We must meditate on what that means. But it's connected to the sacred geometry of Metatron's cube and the transformation, and why the feminine's going first in order to expand the matter with the masculine, the energy. It's connected to the Four of Pentacles shift. We know that. We must work with the elements. We got the geometry of the labyrinth already. It's helping us to restore balance. Remember, this is connected to the geometry of the Taurus. And the Taurus is what sustains life here. The Emperor is here. Look at that. I love this. The fire and water. Look at, he's manipulating the water in a cube because he's using his energy to do so. He's connected to the feminine, the water energy. We have the fire. We're using it. We're creating with unconditional love. We've connected to everlasting life. The sun is here. This is beautiful. Our connection to Mars. Forward movement. Yes, of course. Ooh, let me get the card the right way. And I love it. Pegasus is here. We're going to expand because we're expanding from what keeps us separate. Something didn't go right here. Something didn't go down the way we wanted to. This ship sailed away and we feel like shit about it. Okay? But this was our chance, our opportunity to expand. We just have to look at it as an experience. It was like a practice. So now we've connected to the divine. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're feeling good here. We're feeling the vibes. We're harmonizing. And we're connected to the sun and the moon, guys. Balance. We're hanging with the sun. We're hanging with the moon. We're hanging with them. And this is where we're connecting to the masculine and feminine. We are connected. Even if we're in separation, we are connected. Forward movement with the Knight of Cups, with love. We are growing. This is connected to the crustacean. There's growth here. The masculine is growing. And that connects us to the Knight of Wands. And they show me the phoenix rising from the ashes when I was having my shower before I got here. I cried, guys. I literally cried. I bawled like a baby. It's happening. The phoenix is rising from the ashes, and look at that. There is the alchemy of the cups. There's temperance. But what I love here is, look, the hanged man is here within the back. So you know what? We've done our work with the alchemy of the cups. We've surrendered in order to transform. And this is our connection to fire and water, the alchemy between those two cups. It's going down right here. Guys, this means we're doing our work in order to expand. This is beautiful. And there is a connection to the hanged man. They've also showed me this with what's happening between Venus and Mars. And it's connected to the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. But it's happening through the hanged man. And the Queen of Cups is helping us. And it's a deep connection to Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Okay? But it's within a certain patterning. Remember, we're creating in a certain patterning. It's like, it's not like one person's going first or one person goes above another. It's honoring the fact we need all of us to create this patterning. And who's weaving where? Who's weaving where and when? In what order? And it's honoring that. It's not fighting about it. Okay, guys, the Nine of Wands is here. We've added the positive charge. So guess what? The masculine and feminine are going to connect in order to help create. With the Three of Pentacles here, there's a message, there's a gift. It's connected to a gift and a message. And it has to do with the truth of the connection right now. In order to create with Metatron's cube, the three of, so we have the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups. This is a Page of Swords. This is the Page of Swords, the Three of Cups. And we're moving forth here with the Chariot because we're healing. We've restored balance. We freed ourselves from the devil energies because we've connected the feminine and the masculine properly. Metatron's cube. We're releasing the tension here. Forward momentum is happening. And this is allowing us to heal with the Kundalini. Our chakras are lit here. We're healing. And I think that many of us are seeing what we need to see. We're having our third eye activations. We're having our messages. And they're connected to New Earth. The Four of Wands is here. And why we left old with the Eight of Cups. And we left it because it was time to go. The Five of Cups is here. Look, we saw the Two of Cups. Even if we didn't see it, we saw it. Okay? We're going to cross that bridge to New Earth. We're crossing the bridge to New Earth. We're crossing it. Because we're going to heal. This is us literally raising our vibration to heal. Okay. What's being activated? It's being activated here. The Hermit and the King of Cups. There it is. There's our connection to the cups through the Nine of Wands. We're going within. We're making the connections that we need to make within of the masculine and feminine. It's time to move forth. The King of Cups is here. We know that this has to do with the alchemy of the cups. We know this has to do with the masculine. And the Nine of Wands is here. That's adding the positive charge to the negative situations. That's working with the feminine. And the Queen of Swords is here. And there's a truth being honored. And it has to do with how the wheel is going to be turning from the Ten of Wands, from channeled messages. And it has to do with past, present, and future. Letting go in order to create, moving forth from old earth to new earth. And we're going to, it's the Chariot, guys. Metatron's cube. It's connected to Metatron's cube, and there it is. The sun is here. We've expanded. We've connected. We've done what we need to do. And we're going to be gifted. But it's happening through judgment. This frequency that is being created through our healing, through the healing of the Carusis, through the Kundalini. And it's happening on the path of the moon. We're healing from the Five of Wands charge. I'm so excited to see what's officially going down between the Emperor and the Empress when we asked the tarot. This was our little warm-up to see what is being offered. Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to create with today, guys. I look forward to seeing you again soon. I cannot wait to see what these two are communicating about. And remember, it's happening through telepathy, right? It's happening through connection. Take care.